Hello, music fans. Happy Friday. The Liberty and Livers broadcast is on the air. It is about 6:15 in the morning. Why I'm up, I have no idea. Except I just couldn't sleep, and that's one of the things that's going on about the liver portion of this broadcast. Is not everything is perfect. Sometimes you can't sleep, and today will be one of them. But I'm also excited, even though I'm not going to be there. I'm very, very, very excited about this week's Rhythm and Roots, and I'll be able to listen to at least some portions of it live. I haven't really looked into it yet, but uh, I know that they do simulcast parts of it. And we got a big, big, big time this weekend with the folks we got playing. We've got Lost Tex Maniacs, which is a great Tex-Mex band. We've got Le Band Fifole. I think they just go by Fifole now, but they were here about 15 years ago when the kids were 10 and 12 years old, and they ripped it up then. I can only imagine how good they're going to be this time. I can only imagine. And of course, we got Steve Earle and Donna the Buffalo, which is a great jam band. If you're into that, and I'm not, but I know a lot of folks are. A lot of my friends are, and they can't wait to see them. And I'm glad for that. More exciting, even more exciting, is we have the Abita Brewing Company has joined us this year, and they are a mainstay in the New Orleans area. They make some very tasty, interesting beers, and anybody knows me knows that before the transplant, I'd have a beer or two, mostly Belgians, but I also was partial to the Abita beers. They have one that's a raspberry infused beer, and it's called Purple Haze, and it's pretty tasty. It's pretty damn tasty. And then, speaking of tasty, on Saturday we got Asleep at the Wheel, and on Sunday we got Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers. Friday night is Lost Tasmaniac, Steve Earle. It's just a talent-packed festival, and you should come for the weekend, stay over, camp over, stay at a friend's, an Airbnb or something, and enjoy the whole weekend, because coming for a day just isn't enough. Because that's what I thought maybe I could do, is give up my duties as traffic and safety chief and come for a day. And then I thought about it, and I thought, no, you got to come for the whole festival, because that's where the experience is. You meet all your friends, you go to the dance stage, you go to the Chili Brothers and eat. My personal favorite is the jambalaya with the blackened scallops. That is absolutely yummy. And when it gets to be 90 degrees during the day, you got Dell's with his frozen lemonade, and he's real good too. He's been there for a long time. And we keep getting different ones, and we keep getting better ones each time, I think, anyway. I'm curious about this new breakfast place. So if any of you folks go to it, please report in. I'd like to find out what it's all about, having not gone this year. And I call these little blurbs Livers and Liberty, because there are two topics that I can get pretty animated about. And one of them is my liver transplant, and urging everyone to become an organ donor this very minute, because guys like me need guys like you. And I wouldn't be here. I would very definitely be worm food without the gentleman who was kind enough to donate his liver. And I think of him often, despite the complications and issues. If he hadn't been there, we'd all had a day for a funeral, and that wouldn't have been so much fun, especially for me, because I'd be the body. And that's not cool. And the other thing that excites me is personal liberty. Voted for Ron Paul all 3 times, been a registered libertarian, and that is politically, that's very dear to me, is personal liberty. and legalizing drugs and things like that, and stuff we ain't going to talk about today. Because this weekend, we're going to have ourselves a good time, a real good time. You got a dance stage, you got a main stage, you got the heritage stage, or whatever they're calling it now. And if you don't find somebody there that you like to listen to, then you should just go home, because there is plenty of music on more than one stage, and plenty of good food and good refreshments. And it's just it's just a damn nice place to be on a Saturday and a Sunday, and even Friday too. You got to come for the whole weekend, folks. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. And to my buddy, Jack Spence, there's a nice hello for you. And I know you'll do fine with the crew. We did good last year, you and I, and I really respect your dedication to the crew. And it's yours now, and it may be yours forever. I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, if you haven't bought a ticket, get one. And if you haven't showed up or never been to the show before, go. You will not be disappointed. If you like music, you're going to like this, because there is something besides hip hop that is there for you. So have a good day. Have a good 3 days. Enjoy the rest of your life. Let this not be your last festival. So hopefully I'll see all you folks that watch this. See you next year, guys. See you next year. Happy trails, everyone. Bye-bye.